It is very important that you configure your antennas before you install them, or you may run into some serious complications. The first thing you must do is open your command prompt. Click the Windows icon on the bottom left of the screen and type CMD in the search bar, then press enter. When the command prompt opens, you must type ipconfig to see what the IP address is of the computer you are using. Be sure to have a pen and paper handy to write down the IP address to use at a later time. Locate your CD software, which will be located in your antennas box. In the next step, you will need to install the software. Take the disk that came with the antenna and insert it into your computer. Select Install Locator Utility, and click OK and wait until the installation is finished. After the AP locator is installed, connect the antenna to the network using a switch. The LAN port goes to the switch. The PoE port goes to the antenna. Once you have the antenna connected properly, the lights on the bottom of the antenna will light up. If they are not lit, double check your wiring and cables. Open AP Locator. When you open AP Locator, it will automatically scan your antenna. Once the software locates your antenna, highlight it and select IP settings. The software will prompt you for a username and password. The default username is admin with a capital A, and the password is left blank. Click on Apply. In this prompt, this is where you will set the IP address. Take the piece of paper that you wrote the IP address from earlier and take the numbers of the IP address and enter them into the first 3 fields of the IP address on the menu below. The last field of the address needs to be a number that is not being used on the network. You will see on our screen the IP address we are using is 10.10.11. The last field, we're using the number 11 to designate a number on our network that is not currently being used by another machine. After the IP address has been entered, click Apply. The antenna will then restart and the new IP address will be assigned to the antenna. Now we must configure the antenna. In the AP locator, highlight the antenna and click Web. Internet Explorer will open up and ask you to enter a username and password. As before, the username is default admin with a capital A and the password is left blank. Click OK. This will open the web interface of the antenna and give you basic statistics of the antenna such as the LAN and WLAN MAC addresses. On the left side, locate and click on System Properties. In the System Properties, select your country's code and choose WDS Bridge. This will give you the most secure connection between the 2 antennas. Click Apply. You may have noticed that a few more options have appeared on the left-hand bar. One of them is WDS Link Settings. Click that link. Locate the WLAN MAC address of the antenna we are connecting to and not the antenna we are currently configuring. The first thing you will want to do is to enable line 1. Then enter the WLAN MAC address of the antenna that you would like this one to communicate with. Click Apply. Congratulations, you have now just configured your first antenna. Repeat these steps to configure your other antenna, but be sure to remember to give it a different IP address than we used for this one.